2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Tonight at Charlotte, as they'll be playing against the 76ers. Taking a look at Philadelphia, an impressive playing good basketball. We'll see it extended to 5. It has been a ride thus far. Kenny, some teams really improving after a sluggish start.
Yeah, well, credit the people running those franchises. Always look to improve. That's what you have to do if you're a franchise head. You can't just sit back and say, hey, we're going to accept this mediocrity.
No matter what your record is.
No question.
No, the season is a marathon, not a sprint. Lots of
ups, let me write that one down.
Just keep trusting yourself.
The season is a marathon, not a sprint.
And then make sure you put Shaq Stradamus.
Shaq Stradamus.
Did you actually make that up?
Something that was already said many moons ago.
I've
never heard that
you're acting
before.
like it's your original thought.
It is my
I've
original.
never
A marathon is a sprint. Yeah, get away.
heard that before. I've never heard that.
Oh.
I got one for you, Ernie.
What's that?
E equals MC tripled.
Ah.
I've never heard that either.
No, nobody has ever said that either.
Think about it, though.
I've thought about it all I want.
I did the math. It doesn't work.
And from Charlotte, North Carolina, the home of the Hornets, we're broadcasting live from the Spectrum Center. Welcome to what should be a great Saturday night for the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Taking a look at Philadelphia. They've come out very strong. Their early season play has been excellent.
You know, for some teams, it just takes a little time to get into a groove and to find your rhythm at the start of the season. But this group's been different. You know, they've been playing like they have that proverbial chip on their shoulder since day one.
And for teams not enjoying a quick start to the season, Clark, how long until they start to push the panic button and making some big moves?
You know, Kevin, I don't think you ever can push the panic button. I think you have to have a sense of what direction you're going, be realistic about who you are and what you have. And that's where good leadership comes in, not just with the team itself, from the coaches to the players, but in your front office, too. I mean, you've got to have some flexibility to adjust to the length of the season and challenges of it, and yet still stay on course with your overall plan.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Martin, Brown out there with Red Hot. Then it's Williams, and it's Hart in at the 3 slot. Martin with it. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Charlotte's head coach gave me a few minutes to catch up. He said that interior presence is #1 on their list defensively. He told me that they have to make it difficult inside and close out the passing lanes to prevent easy looks in the paint. We'll see if that works for him, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Warren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it goes down 2 points. Champs got the first points of the night for Charlotte.
First points of the night, and here we go.
Setting the tone early with the first bucket, and we're off.
Outside Williams. Back to Martin. Baseline J on the way. The second chance effort. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Up top, Brown. Here's Hart, guarded by McGee. Goes up with it again. And he lays it up and in.
Nice to see how easy he takes over games. Makes it look elementary. I mean, that's why they feed him the rock so much.
Here's Champ, covered by Martin. Shelton passes to Starks. Offensive rebound. Prez kicks to Warren. His three-pointers off the mark. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Outside Williams. Brown inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws here tonight. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. That one misses. Another shot. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
McGee finds Warren. Prez with the ball. Excellent D there from Williams.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And now the fast break. Prez with the ball. And his third shot of the night. No good. 0 for 3. Here's Hart. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain neutral position.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Now here is Martin. 20 points for him last game against Utah.
And, you know, that night his defense was remarkable as well. He was excellent at coming up with steals.
Got a piece of it. They get it back. And the second chance effort by Randolph. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Warren kicks to McGee. Starks against Randolph. Shelton passes to Starks. That misses off the backboard.
He's still fighting it, and sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. He's trying to get in the rhythm, but right now he's playing hard, but he's hurting his team.
Now here's Williams. A 20-point game for him in the win against Utah.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
It's Martin on the wing. He's covered by Warren. Randolph laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And it's Warren with the ball for Charlotte. They trail by 3.
And the previous meeting was a win for them and a huge day for the bench. The reserves really stepped it up with their scoring.
Greg, we know how important it is when you can go to your reserves without much drop-off in production. It gives you a big advantage. I know they'd love to see that again tonight.
Here's Randolph. After the basket by Charlotte. Off target on the 15-footer.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Yeah, you know what? I think eventually he will find his rhythm because he is off right now, but all it takes is one hoop and you're back in rhythm.
Now, here's Warren. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, I like seeing the ball get to that spot. It doesn't get much better than that.
Williams against Warren. Williams finds Martin. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. The layup off target. Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Now the pass to Warren. Prez with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Here's Andrade. Here's Starks. And it's blocked by Brown. They recover it.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Clark, you were drafted 8th overall by the Indiana Pacers. Do you have any indication that you were going to be their pick in particular, that you were going to go in that slot? Was there any kind of inkling at all?
No, I only visited with teams drafting 4 through 7. Talked to the Chicago Bulls, the Dallas Mavericks, and I read some of the reports about where I was projected. But you know what? Once you get past the first or second, sometimes the top 3 picks in a draft, you really don't know who's going where after that. So I was fortunate. I landed in a good spot.
Right.
And Indianapolis was a good place for me and Rosie to be as I started my NBA career.
It sure was. The Professor's checked in for Charlotte. The Kitties checked in for Philadelphia. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Textbook shooting from the stripe. Great form, soft release, mark it up.
Martin kicks to Hart. Shoots over McGee, and too long on the shot.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Warren the pass to the Professor. Here's Champ. Pass to Prez. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Well, defense is a big part of these players' games as the top shot blockers among small forwards this season. Take a look at Big Dog. A fierce inside defender. Tops in the NBA in blocks.
And typically you have your centers or power forwards contesting the shots down low, but he can come flying in from the wing to block shots.
That's a specialty of his. We call it the rear view challenge, or coming from the weak side. He catches so many shooters by surprise, coming in to provide defensive help at the right time and denying shots.
Now McGee. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Here's the Professor. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Two shots.
The first one falls. Some changes for Charlotte. Smooth checked in for cool hands. P comes in for Champ, and it's P in for Warren. Philadelphia also making some changes. Bottoms comes in for Big Dog, and Lights Out subbed in for Martin. Good on both. Philadelphia trails by 3. Here's Oliver. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Utah. Feeds it to Brown. Moon passes to Oliver. Moon with it to the middle to stop the drought, and it's Randolph with the jam.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Passes it to Samuels. Here's Owens. He squares up and sinks it. And Charlotte leads by 3. Philadelphia shooting only 28% here in the first. A shoddy game offensively for them so far. Here's Oliver. Pass to Moon. Shoots the 3. Prez with the rebound. Prez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Charlotte leading by 3. And it's Lights Out with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Owens. He's covered by Hollins. Here's Owens. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Randolph's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now Moon. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Oliver's shot is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And the shot is good.
Well-coordinated shot mechanics, especially for a guy with his length.
Yeah, and you know, it looks effortless, easy, silky smooth, textbook shooting form. Man, that's nice.
Here's Hollins following the score by Charlotte. Here's Randolph. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Prez with the ball. Brown's there. Prez no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And it's Hollins in the corner. And Moon kicks to Hollins. Releases from 15. Fast break now for Charlotte. Shots good by Samuels.
They're getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Perfect execution. That's how you take advantage of a transition opportunity.
To the left wing. Here's Randolph. Nice move. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. Head coaches obviously get the attention in all sports, Clark, but the assistants also play very big roles. How do you build chemistry as a coaching staff?
You know, I've never coached, but I've watched a lot of coaches. I think first and foremost, you appreciate your assistant coaches, and then you give them room to grow and develop as coaches. And you share with them the building of the team and the coaching of the team. And that, to me, I think, if you serve your assistant coaches as they're serving you, I think that's how you build the best chemistry.
And loyalty's got to be big among that group on that sideline, doesn't it? Loyal to each other.
Big time. Loyalty to one another, and then also a common focus on really serving the players to the best of their ability collectively.
Thompson, look at the numbers for Brown. The past month has been surreal. He's right around 9 points a night, 18 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And the numbers, while pretty outstanding, I mean, we've now come to expect that from this guy.
Completely in harmony with what his coach is trying to do there. Just a marvelous all-around talent.
He passes to the professor. From 15 feet away, it's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Philadelphia trails by 3. Here's Moon. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Out to the right wing. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped, and he gets it back. For Philadelphia, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And he knocks down the first one. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Booth, he's covered by Moon. The pass to the professor. He kicks it to Samuels. Pass to Owens. Over Hollins. Here's Andrade, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Philadelphia gets called for the foul. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
That free throw good from Prez. Jones checked in for lights out. Both free throws good from Prez.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Outside, Jones. Down low. Randolph finds Jones. They get it back. Tipped away. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Owens, defended by Jones. Here's Owens. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Really an intimidating style of defense. I mean, they challenged everything at the rim, and that led them to victory.
Greg, they expended maximum energy, but it was well worth it. I mean, they earned that win with their defense.
Passes it to the professor. This one for 3. Here's Andrade. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Yeah, those are back crushers. I mean, they really crack your back when you give teams second shots like that.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Charlotte leads by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
For me, that defense in the first period, just tremendous shot blocking.
Yeah, it's been impressive for me too, Greg. I mean, they've snuffed out a lot of shots, and I think they've had an intimidating effect on the opponent.
And so here's Charlotte. They lead by 4. The professor out there with Starks. Then it's P. Then there's Smooth. And it's Owens in at the point. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. And it's Brown missing. Charlotte shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. The pass to the professor. Rejected by Randolph. Starks against Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Let's now take a moment to view the league's leading rebounders. Well, you look at Brown, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. And, of course, Big Dog.
Guys, we're lucky to get to watch two of the league's most outstanding rebounders on the same court here today.
That free throw, no good. And some changes here for the 76ers. Hart, he's checked in for Red Hot, and it's Williams in for Jones. And he sinks the second. Charlotte leading by 3. Owens, he's guarded by Williams. Knocks it loose, and that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Monday, then on Wednesday, the New Orleans Pelicans will come into town.
In that game against the Cavaliers, it's always interesting for top teams to see how they compare to the best in the East. This will be a chance to see just what this group is made of.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Booth. No good on the triple. Philadelphia trails by 3. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Pass to Moon. Here's Hart. Pulls it from 20. And he hits the jump shot. Hart's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Owens. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to P. And that's a foul called on Bottoms. That is his first foul of the game. Warren's checked in for Charlotte. Here is Samuels. 5 to shoot. Charlotte again missing. And it's Williams with the ball for the 76ers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Passes it to Hart. The fader. His 5th miss. Out 2 for 7 from the floor. Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to Cleveland.
Yeah, they couldn't do any better than a shooting percentage in the low 30s on that night, guys, and that's pretty much a death sentence.
Yeah, I can't name a team that's going to find a way to win shooting like that. I mean, they never had a chance with the touch they had that night.
Philadelphia trails by 3. High post shot. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Williams with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Boy, I like how fast, how quickly he went up with the shot, realizing that his man had no chance.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
For Charlotte, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Warren against Williams. Warren the pass to Shelton. And here's McGee. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Count it. The professor's got it all tied up now for Charlotte.
That's just too easy. I mean, you can't let him post you like that.
Yeah, where's your fight? You got to show more fight than that.
Oliver passes to Moon. Here's Oliver, guarded by McGee. Off target from three-point range.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Ripped away. Stolen away. Stripped it away. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. From 12 feet out. For Philadelphia, they have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
And the first one at the line is good. Martin's checked in for Philadelphia. He doesn't get the second one.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Here's Starks. He scores, and he's off the schneid with that basket. 1 for 7 on a tough night for him.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And Champ gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Prez comes in for the professor. And it's P in for Champ. With the teardrop, Hart, that's good. Hart's got 10 points.
Well, I like the first quarter he had. I mean, and I'm loving the second quarter even more. Playing with a lot of momentum right now.
Three-pointer on the way. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Williams kicks to Martin. Here's Hart, guarded by McGee. Hart, no good. Charlotte in the lead. Owens, covered by Martin. Count that one. He's got 5 points now this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Hart kicks to Martin. Back to Hart. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
Outside, Martin. And there's the pass to Hart. Pulls up on the elbow. Prez with the rebound. Prez has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Owens. Rebounded by Hart.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
Owens covered by Martin. Here's Owens over Martin. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Charlotte.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Hollins is checked in.
One shot, gentlemen.
Philadelphia trails by 5. Pass to Hart.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Prez. 3rd in free throw shooting, 4th in blocks. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And he possesses so much confidence when he's at the line. You mentioned his free throw accuracy, 3rd best right now in the NBA. And he's earned it. The first free throw is good. And Philadelphia making a change here. Williams is checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Warren. Pass to Owens. Kicks to Prez. Passes it to Owens from deep. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Hart. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The 76ers have gone 7 of 11 from the line. And the first one at the line is good. Red Hot, he's checked in for Oliver. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Charlotte calls timeout.
Start it.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Look at Philadelphia. Off to a great start this season, currently in second. And checking out Charlotte, down 4 spots from them.
And checking out Charlotte, they're one of the NBA's early season success stories. They've made an immediate push toward the top of the standings.
I'm not sure how long they'll be able to stick around up there, but so far it's been a lot of fun to see how much progress they're making.
Banked in off the glass. P's got the lead up to 6 now for Charlotte.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Martin finds Williams. Here's Hart. Left side, Martin. Pocket 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Count it, good. And it's 13 points for Red Hot.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Charlotte leading by 4. The pass to McGee. Charlotte moving the ball around. Prez passes to Warren. A 3-pointer off the mark. And it's Randolph with the ball for Philadelphia. Start a 3-game homestand with that game. Got that bucket in no time at all. Hart's got 18 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Prez with the ball. Brown's there, and it's in there. 12 points for him.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Martin kicks to Williams. Pass to Randolph. Starks with the steal. Now here is McGee. Not a lot of room. That one wide left. Philadelphia trails by 4. Right side, Martin. The kick out to Williams. To the paint. Randolph trying to free himself up. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And that's now 20 points for Big Dog. Charlotte's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Out to the wing. Owens passes to Prez. To the inside. Owens. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
Shoots from the line. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustment.
Always. And having a good coach is critically important. I mean, you need somebody you can count on to make the right adjustment.
Changes for Charlotte. Smooth checked in for cool hands, and it's P in for Warren. Oliver's checked in for Philadelphia. Charlotte in the lead. Owens passes to Starks. Owens. He's guarded by Williams. It's tipped. Now the 76ers on the break. Brown's got the ball. That ties the game. Owens. He's guarded by Williams. Rebounded by Hart. 76ers shooting 59% here in the second quarter. They're playing with great confidence. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. At this break, we have a chance to break down where the assist has been coming from tonight between the front and back court for the 76ers.
It's been the guards who dominated the ball, but really in a good way, creating opportunities for their teammates, and that's something they'll look to continue here down the stretch.
free throw is good, now leading by 1. Some changes for Charlotte. The professor comes in for Prez, and Champ subbed in for Pete. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so here's Charlotte. Here's Champ. His last outing, he had 8 points. Starks outside. Here is Samuels. Pass to Shelton. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Williams with the block. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Passes it to Oliver. Starks against Brown. And the pass to Oliver. Another miss by Philadelphia. Charlotte trailing. Here's Champ. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. No one near Prez as he lets it go. No good with the triple.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's Champ. Pass to Pete. Starks outside. Clock at 6. Here's Champ trying to end the drought. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Hart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Martin from outside. Offensive rebound. He tries for 3. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Goes back up.
And after that solid opening quarter, you can see now he is definitely starting to cool off.
Here's Samuels. Here's the professor. It's tipped. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And it's Oliver missing. Charlotte shooting the ball at a 43% rate here in the second. Here's Booth. Starts the pass to Shelton. Starks up top. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And he was terrific in that game defensively as well, blocking 4 shots on the night.
And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My 3rd grade teacher used to say that all the time.
That you're a dandy.
So this is a dandy of a class.
It is. And this is a dandy of a show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal.
So what's a dandelion?
Well, basically, that's what the class was.
A really cool lion.
Got it.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. Kenny?
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball game.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, they shot under 40% in the half. That tells the story right there. The defense deserves some credit for disrupting them a little bit, but they need to counteract with more creativity on offense. Few isolations, more movement, better shot selection.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And you know, Big Dog has been really making it happen, guys.
And through the first two periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to. Just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, you know, good things happen when he cuts to the rim, Greg, and you cut into the heart of the defense like that, makes things easy.
And